Welcome back to Living 757. Quincy, I personally love this topic because after spending some money during the holidays, now I need some help to prepare my finance. To talk about this, let's welcome our expert, Lisa Chenet. Welcome, Lisa, to the show.
Hi, Happy New Year. Thank you for having me.
Happy
Likewise.
New Year to you.
Yeah, likewise. Lisa, you say everyone needs a financial coach in their corner. So what does one need to qualify as a financial coach, first of all? So I know who I'm picking.
It's everyone needs a financial coach in their corner because so many people don't know where to turn to. I mean, in this day and age of Google, you can Google something and you can go down that rabbit hole, and days later you come back out and your question was never answered. So what we do here at CLP Financial is we have a 20-minute fit call where you can call us and it's free. And if we can help you in those 20 minutes and answer that one question you have, we'll do that. Now, of course, we want you to become clients. So if there's something that we can help you with further, then we go along and we coach you. I believe financial advising is a team sport. I don't want someone to come in and tell me what to do with my money. I want someone to come in and show me what I should be doing with my money, to guide me, to coach me. So that's what I mean by that.
Yeah, that's a very important point, Lisa, because you just mentioned something that I always ask myself, because my kids also, they ask me why they don't teach finance in the school, like a very early age, because then when they become adults, they are kind of lost with why do I need to have my credit score? Why do I need to work on my credits? Like those kind of questions that they don't teach with their young kids. So when do you think is the appropriate age to teach our kids about being responsible with their finances?
Oh, we taught our kids from the beginning. I mean, my husband and I, when we were married, the 4 kids at the dinner table, we talk about money. You know, whenever they would get birthday money, I always told my kids a third, a third, a third. A third you can spend how you want. A third needs to go in your checking account. A third needs to go into savings. The checking account was for short-term goals and the savings account was long-term goals. And when they became teenagers and they were working outside the home, they had to put a piece of that money in an IRA, either a Roth IRA or regular IRA. So it's never too young to teach kids about money. Never.
See, I don't have that in my childhood. I will be like, I'm so successful right now.
Yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right when it comes to, implementing that, because we kind of have an 80-20 rule in our house for our daughter. 80% goes to savings, 20% you could spend. But I hear people debate this a lot. What's the difference between financial security obtained through Bitcoin investing versus the traditional Roth IRA or the traditional IRA?
Well, the first thing, Bitcoins, they're still out there. We don't do Bitcoins at CLP Financial because it is so unregulated. Now, that being said, there are people who've made money on it, but there are people who've lost money on it. It's the Wild Wild West out there. So, and Bitcoins right now are not offered through your workplace 401k. And that's usually the easiest and quickest way to save money because people tend to spend what hits their hand. So if we can have them put it away in their company 401k, it's a win-win. And if the company matches 2, 3, 4, 5% of that, that's free money. I tell my clients, would you walk by a $20 bill on the floor? No. So why are you doing it at work?
Yeah.
Yes, very, very smart point right there. Like sometimes we just save money, but the good thing about that is maybe invest that money, but we don't know that. So that's why we need the expertise like you, so you can guidance, because I love what you just say, like teach me how do you use my money, not just tell me you have to do this.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I did that. I'm doing a new webinar. The one that you saw at the beginning is I had a client who I helped her and she was able to retire at 56. Now, she was unmarried and had no children. So for those of us who have children and are married, I love my kids. They suck the life and money right out of you. So she was sitting a little higher than most people who had kids. But the thing is, she did not know what a money market account was. So she had her 3 months security, because I always tell people 3 month expenses. She had it in a regular savings account. So she called me the other day because I do annual reviews, and she goes, Lisa, oh my gosh, instead of getting pennies every month, now I'm getting a couple dollars every month because I moved that bulk of money in a money market account. So I wanted to go back to the fundamentals, because some of us, because we don't know what we don't know, you don't know what questions to ask. So I figured, let me start with the fundamentals. Let me start explaining to people the difference between Roth, regular, money market.
Yeah, and that's why you guys are the coaches, Lisa. We certainly appreciate you stopping by in the new year to help us get on the right foot.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for all those tips and your help.
And thank you. This was fun. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.